Hello again, everybody. Skip Carey back with you at the ballpark, and welcome to Relive the Moments, about an hour's worth of highlights and interviews from what to this point has been a very successful 1993 season. It isn't over yet, though we hope that our next stop is Philadelphia. We won't know that for a while. The Giants failed to score in the first at Los Angeles. The Dodgers are now batting. A lot of highlights coming your way, but right now let's switch it down to the Braves clubhouse, where Don Sutton has a left-hander who put together a heck of a year. Don?
Thank you, Skip. A lot of highlights coming. One of them today, the Braves have done all they could do. The guy they sent out there to the middle of the diamond today, Tom Glavine, you started with great stuff. You looked extra strong. A few people a little surprised, so strong coming back a day short.
Well, when you come back a day early, it's sometimes it's a little bit of a problem. But when you're in a situation like this, I think adrenaline takes over more than anything. And to be honest with you, I felt real good early. Felt like I was doing the things I wanted to do. And for a guy like myself who relies on location and a little bit of a sink on my changeup and fastball, sometimes coming back a day early helps that stuff out.
You've had a lot of things to be excited about this year. 22 wins, great second half, contender for the Cy Young again. You've etched your name in record books, won 3 consecutive 20-season years. Any one stand out over the others?
Gosh, it'd be hard to say. I mean, I guess right now 91 would still stand out, you know, being the first time we went to the playoffs as a team here. You know, Cy Young award for me. So individually it was a great year, and as a team it was a great year. So a lot of good things have happened over the last 3 years, and I'm glad I could continue it this year, and I'm just hoping I can put that icing on the cake with a world championship, and hopefully we can get a little help out west.
Going into spring training, everybody said it's a deadlock. The Braves are going to win it. They're going back to the series. They're the best team in baseball, but it was a struggle. Was there ever a time when you guys thought, well, maybe it's time for a wake-up call?
Well, I think there were some times during the year where we weren't playing as good as we could play. And, you know, I mean, I guess that situation where I kind of spoke out and said some of the things I said, it wasn't so much that I didn't think any part of our team wasn't giving a maximum effort. I just felt like at that point in time, we weren't doing the things that I thought we were capable of doing. And I think after all that came out, there was an awful lot of guys that agreed with me, and it was just a matter of somebody saying something. And I'm certainly not going to take credit for turning things around here. I think at that point in time, we just kind of looked in the mirror and said, hey, we can play a little bit better than this. We can go out there and do a little bit more. And, you know, ever since the arrival of Mr. McGriff, things have gone real well for us, and it's been a great second half.
Other than the offensive numbers, which we've seen from Fred McGriff, the defensive plays, which we've seen too, his personality seemed to have just kind of solidified everything on this ball club.
Oh, he came in here and from day one fit right in. You know, I think we all heard about what kind of guy he was coming over here, but I don't think too many of us knew him. And he just came in here from, like I said, from day one and fit right in, and never really made much of a spectacle of himself or what he wanted to do. He just came over here, kept his mouth shut, and went out there and let his bat do the talking. And the more comfortable he's gotten around here, a little bit more he'll joke around and keep everybody loose and that type of thing. But he's just been a tremendous addition to this team offensively and in the clubhouse.
An emotional moment for everybody, but yet when you go out there, you're the guy who was kind of stoic, cool, and calm. Was there any fire burning that you weren't letting us see?
Not really. I'll be honest with you. I felt really relaxed. You know, I tried to tell myself all night last night, just get a good night's sleep and treat this like any other game. And surprisingly, I think I was able to do it. And I went out there early in the game and felt real comfortable. And it was, I think, the more we scored some runs and got that 4-0 lead, I think the more nervous I got, because I'm telling myself, all right, you got the lead, don't let it get away. And, you know, so from that point on, it was a little bit different. But early on, I just went out there, and the biggest thing I tried to tell myself was relax and just trust your ability to go out there and get guys out. You've done it all year long. Why should this be any different?
Great year for all of you. Congratulations. I'm sure you want to go join a part of a very large Nielsen family right here. Skip, why don't we throw it back up to you?
Okay, Don, thanks very much. The situation in Los Angeles, runner at third, 2 out for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first in a scoreless game. My guess would be about 16,000 people have stayed around the ballpark here and are looking at the Dodger game on the message board. As you can see, Mike Piazza is now the batter for the Dodgers. Brett Butler is at third, and there are 2 men out in the inning. Now, we'll be back with more of our Relive the Moment special right after these words.
Braves Post-Game Relive the Memories is brought to you by Bud Light. If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.